Born in an underdeveloped community of Aligarh and completing his education in Hindi medium school, Vijay managed to secure a place at Delhi College of Engineering. Inspired by the success stories of global giants like Apple and HP, he dreamt of creating a similar ecosystem in India. Taking a bank loan of rupees 8 lakh and with limited resources, he and his college mates founded Access Corporation, a content management company offering internet-based services, eventually selling it for $5 lakh. He co-founded 197 Communications Limited in 2001, a mobile value-added service company. Unfortunately, the 9/11 attacks happened and the business crashed. His partners left, leaving him alone in the business. With no money, as well as family pressure to settle down, he took up a consulting job to support his family. After struggling for few years, he saw an opportunity to make a positive impact on people's lives by reducing plastic card usage. In 2010, he launched Paytm, a mobile wallet accessible through smartphones. It gained significant momentum during India's digital transformation, especially after Modi ji mentioned this on November 8, 2016.
We have decided that the 500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes presently in use will no longer be legal tender from midnight to night.
Following this, the usage of Paytm skyrocketed. By November 2017, it had gathered over 20 crore users and extended its reach to more than 6 lakh villages across India. Paytm has become more than just a noun. It is now a verb.
Paytm karo.
Today, Vijay is CEO of Paytm and receives an annual cash compensation of rupees 4 crore. As of 2023, Vijay Shekhar Sharma have a net worth of around $1 billion, which is approximately 8,000 crore. Welcome to Dragon's Perception, where we dare to see beyond the ordinary. We believe in challenging the conventional wisdom and igniting imaginations. In this world, it is not always the intelligent people who succeed, but rather the ones who are brave. It is not just about being the smartest, it is about being bold. Rich Dad gave valuable advice when Robert and Mike were asking him about the secrets of the rich. He explained, "Deep within us lies a brave, brilliant, and daring character. But there is another side of us who feel helpless at times. You can call it guts, balls, or bravery. But this quality shapes our future more than academic performance." In Rich Dad Poor Dad, Rich Dad explained that each and every one of us has incredible abilities and unique talents. But sometimes our own self-doubt becomes the biggest obstacle on our path to success. It's important to recognize and overcome it to achieve great things. Remember, the greatest enemies of our brilliance and unique talents is fear and self-doubt. Sometimes it is sad to see people who know the right answers but don't have the courage to act upon them. To become financially intelligent, you need to understand how money works and be brave enough to make smart choices. Someone could say, "But why should I bother learning about money and becoming financially smart?" Well, that's a question only you can answer. But let me share my perspective. I believe it's an amazing time to be alive. Instead of being afraid of change, we should embrace it. We should get excited about the possibilities of making lots of money rather than worrying about not getting a raise. Right now, we are living in a time unlike any other in history. People in the future will look back and say, "Wow, what an extraordinary time it must have been." It's a time of big changes and excitement. So why should you develop your financial knowledge? Because if you do, you will have great success. But if you don't, this time can be scary. You will see some people moving forward confidently, while others struggles to keep pace. Consider a scenario when you have big dreams but limited funds. Well, of course, this is the reality for most people. Now, when a great opportunity comes your way, but you don't have money and the bank won't help you, what other ways can you find to make the opportunity work for you? And if something doesn't go as planned, how can you turn a negative situation into a successful one? That's what financial intelligence is all about. It helps you when unexpected things happen. So, why is financial intelligence important? Because it gives you more choices and it puts you in control of your own financial destiny. So, you can create the life you want. If you wait for the perfect moment to come, you might end up waiting for a very long time. It's like waiting for all the traffic lights to be green for miles before starting your journey. While Robert and Mike were sitting on the chairs, Rich Dad continued to share secrets of the rich.
Money is not real. If you think money is real and important, you will have to work really hard to get it. But if you understand that money is not real in the same way as physical things, you can become richer faster. People who are poor or in the middle class work hard to earn money, while rich people know how to make money work for them. You see, about 300 years ago, the key to wealth was owning land. If you had the land, you were considered rich. Then things changed and wealth shifted to factories and production. The industrialists who owned the factories controlled the wealth. But times have changed once again. Now the real wealth is present in information. It is about having the right information at the right time. The person who is well informed and has access to the latest and most valuable information is the one who holds the key to wealth.
Curiously, Mike and Robert asked, "If money is not real, then what is it?" His reply was simple but mind-blowing.
It is what we agree it is. Money only holds value because we all believe in it as a means of exchanging goods and services. Our mind is the most powerful thing we have. If we train our minds well and learn how to think smartly about money, we can create a lot of wealth. Always remember, your mind and your time are your greatest assets that you possess.
In this technology era, in which we have a large amount of information, money can grow rapidly. Many individuals prove it when they become incredibly wealthy without starting with much at all. How? By having clever ideas and making agreements. If you talk to those people who trade stocks or invest professionally, they will tell you that it happens frequently. In the blink of an eye, millions can be earned without any physical exchange of money. Instead, it's all about agreements. A quick transaction on a computer screen can result in money being made without actually handing over any cash. It all boils down to people agreeing on something and making it happen. Rich Dad continued to explain.
Now consider two options and ask yourself which seems more challenging. Working diligently, giving away a portion of your income in taxes, and saving whatever is left. The money you save will earn a modest return of 4%, and even that amount will be taxed. Or investing your time in expanding your financial intelligence. Tap into the potential of your mind and focus on building your assets. Even a small amount of money has the potential to grow into a big sum if you know how to make it work for you.
The point is, you should learn about money, investing, and understanding how the market works. If these concepts are unfamiliar to you, it is best to stick with the common advice of playing it safe, diversifying your investments. However, the drawback of these safe choices is that they often limit future gains as they prioritize safety over growth. Robert Kiyosaki once said,
If something seems too complicated and I can't understand how it works, I don't go for it. All you need to do well with money is simple math and using your common sense.
The best deals that help wealthy individuals become even wealthier are reserved for those who understand the game. In fact, it is usually illegal to offer risky deals to inexperienced individuals. When you have knowledge and understanding about something, it is not gambling. Gambling happens when you invest your money without any real plan or strategy. Success and exceptional opportunities aren't always easy to see for most people, even the educated ones. The reason behind this is when we go to school, we are taught that mistakes are bad and sometimes we get in trouble for them. But if we observe how we naturally learn, we realize that making mistakes is actually a part of learning process. Remember when you were learning to ride a bicycle? You didn't get it right the first time, right? Well, nobody does. We stumbled and made mistakes, but that's how we learn and get better. Unfortunately, many people miss out on wealth because they are afraid of making mistakes. They are afraid of failing and prefer to play it safe. But winners, they are not afraid of making mistakes. They know that failure is just a part of success. People who try to avoid failure also end up avoiding success. It is all about using your mind and thinking in new and creative ways. Rich Dad continued to explain the two types of investor.
Son, there are two types of investor. The first type of investors choose investments that are already set up and offered by companies like real estate agencies, stockbrokers, or financial planners. They buy things like mutual funds. It is an easy and straightforward way to invest. The second type of investor create their own investments or find unique opportunities. They have the ability to make big profitable investments. This type of investing can lead to big wins. But there is also a risk of losing a lot if things don't go as planned.
If you want to be the second type of investor, you need to learn three important skills. First, spotting hidden opportunities. Train your mind to see opportunities that others miss. Use your imagination and think beyond what everyone else sees. Second, raising capital. Many people let their lack of money stop them. But if you can overcome this obstacle, you will be ahead. Most people rely on banks for money, but successful investors know how to get money from different sources. Third, surrounding yourself with smart people. Smart investors understand the value of working with or hiring people who know more than they do. What you know determines your wealth, and the biggest risk is what you don't know. Remember, investing always involves some level of risk. Instead of avoiding it, focus on managing and reducing risks through careful planning and informed decisions. It's not just about what you buy, it's about what you know and how you use that knowledge. Financial intelligence combines four important areas: accounting, investing, marketing, and law. When you have a good understanding of these skills, making money with money becomes much easier than most people think. We are taught that working hard is the only way to make money. In school and at work, we are told to specialize in one area to earn more and get promoted. Poor Dad believed in this idea and was proud of his doctorate. He believed that having a stable job was crucial. However, Rich Dad had a different perspective. According to him, it's important to have a broad knowledge and know a little about many different things. This approach leads to greater success. One of the biggest challenges in running a company is managing people. The acronym JOB stands for just over broke. It's important to face financial challenges before turning 30 because there is still time to recover. There is a theory about management that says workers will work hard enough not to get fired, and owners will pay just enough to prevent workers from quitting. Well, many people would agree with this. If we look at the pay scales in most companies, we can find this truth. That's why it is better to choose work based on what you can learn. not just the paycheck. It is important to think about the skills you want to acquire in the long run before committing to a specific job and getting stuck in the rat race. You should ask yourself, where will this daily activity take me? Are you thinking about your future or just focusing on the next paycheck without questioning where you are heading? Some companies offer excellent training programs that help people overcome their fear of failure and rejection, which can hold them back from success. In the long run, education is more valuable than money. Life is similar to going to the gym. The hardest part is deciding to go. Once you overcome that hurdle, it becomes easier. Now let me ask you this. How many people can make a better cup of tea than the MBA chai wala? I'm sure many people can. So why does the MBA chai wala make more money than most individuals? The answer is simple. The MBA chai wala has outstanding business systems. The reason why many talented people struggle financially is that they focus on improving their skills in making great tea, but overlook the equally important skills of marketing and delivering the tea to customers. The more you specialize in a specific field, the more you become trapped and dependent on that specialization. Instead of solely focusing on earning money, why not prioritize learning and acquiring knowledge? While it may result in lower immediate earnings, but it will bring long-term benefits. To succeed, it is important to master 3 key skills. First, managing cash flow, that is, effectively handling money coming in and going out. Second, managing systems, organizing and optimizing processes and procedures. Third, managing people, understanding how to lead and work with others. Among these skills, sales and marketing are especially important. Being able to communicate well with others, whether they are customers, colleagues, or family, is essential for personal success. Many people struggle with sales and marketing because they fear rejection. But the better you become at communicating, negotiating, and handling rejection, the easier life becomes. It is important to surround yourself with smart people and bring them together to work as a team. By collaborating with people who are smarter than you, you can achieve great things together. Rich Dad continued to speak.
I have some work and I need to go. But before I go, understand this. True wealth comes from both being able to give and receive. Financial and professional struggles often happen because people don't give or receive enough. Many people are poor because they aren't good at learning from others or sharing their knowledge with others, instead of just thinking about what you can get. Remember the key principle of money: give and you shall receive.